Hi, it's Ingrid from Ingrid Insight, and I'm standing here in the Yukon, in Whitehorse, Yukon, in front of the SS Klondike. It's right there behind me. And I wanted to just come here and talk to you about fool's gold, or the gold rush. Last year I wrote in a blog post about your business being, is it a really solid business idea, or is it fool's gold? And the reason that I brought that up is because Neptune is in Pisces. And the last time that Neptune was in Pisces, we saw a huge gold rush in California. And many people left their home countries and homelands and went looking for their riches and looking for gold. Panning for gold was the way to find your riches. And so I talked about anything that's underground or unseen is ruled by Neptune. And so now we have the internet. And the internet is also ruled by Pisces, most astrologers agree, because it's something that's unseen and you can't really see it. It's not exactly underground, but where is it? Who knows, right? So there are a lot of people who have jumped ship in terms of corporate work, and they have decided that they're going to open up shop on the internet and run their internet business, market themselves on the internet, set up a website, and just sort of try their hand at making some money doing what they love and what they enjoy. So I talked about really considering whether your idea is a solid business idea. Because in fact, when people went here and in many other places to the gold rush, it was the early adopters who were very successful at finding the gold. They found the gold nuggets, everybody heard, everybody went rushing for it. And when they got there, they were actually too late, and most people were not successful. They actually went home with their tail between their legs and had very little success. The people who did have success were the people who surrounded and supported the gold miners. So people who set up restaurants or provided food or general stores that had, for example, tools and so on, pans to pan for gold. There's somebody saying hi. So the Yukon is extremely friendly. Beautiful, beautiful place. And so I think that was actually part of the reason that people came and they stayed, because it has an allure. There's a lot of adventure and the ruggedness of it, the untouchedness. I mean, even though there are many people who came here to pan for gold, it's absolutely beautiful. And after this, I'm about to go hike to a canyon. So maybe I'll do a little video there and show you the canyon. So back to panning for gold. So the idea that you could make it rich by finding gold was the allure that draws many people to panning for gold. And actually, there's a lot of reality shows. There's a couple about the Yukon and panning for gold and so on right now, and so it does have a bit of an allure. But the other area is the internet, and I think that this is another area that people are looking for their gold nugget. And so I wanted to just talk about that. There's a dog that just ran by. Cute. Because this area, this gold rush actually happened after Neptune left Pisces and went into Aries. So it wasn't responsible for the gold mine here. So maybe after I'm done here, I'll pull up a chart and see what was going on astrologically, and I could share that with you. But what was interesting is there was a man named Jack London who came here. Jack London was from California, and he came to find his riches, find gold, but actually became known for being a writer. He wrote most of his best-selling stuff while he was up here, and his most famous is a book called The Call of the Wild. And so though he came up here looking for gold nuggets, what he found was a richness of adventure, people's stories, his own adventures, and again, the ruggedness of this place. And he was able to richly develop stories that sold millions. They're very popular. They're well-known stories. So what he became known for, or what his gold nugget wasn't actually a gold nugget, but it was still gold, still golden. And so I would hasten to guess that that is the case with most people. The people on the internet that are doing well are those who are surrounding the idea of finding your gold. So the internet marketers, the people who are showing you how to do business on the internet, the different plugins and so on that allow you to set up shop and provide you the tools are doing really well. But are you doing really well? That is the question. And what is your business all about? Now, I am not saying that it's the wrong course. You probably have taken absolutely the right course. Just like Jack London, he had to go on this adventure to find his golden. He didn't find gold, but he found his golden nugget in a different way. And the other thing I want to just mention is that maybe we need to redefine our success, because that gold always represents money, and maybe it's not money. And I actually came across a really interesting eulogy about a prospector from the Yukon who died a couple of years ago, and his eulogy is like, this guy, he did not make money, I don't think, but he lived such a rich life that when he came to the end of his life and somebody was able to write this eulogy about him, there was just so much richness and success in it. So I'm going to post the link to that eulogy below, and I want you to think about how you want, what's the period at the end of your story? What's your eulogy like? And that's a little puppy that went by. And so let's consider, my question to you is, how would you define your success? What is your golden nugget? So this is Ingrid from Ingrid Insight in front of the SS Klondike, and I will see you later.